What is the worst TV show you've ever watched? Finding Bigfoot, specifically the episode where they thought Bigfoot wanted a dance party, so they had a rave in the middle of the forest. Bigfoot did not attend.
Does anybody remember Who Wants to Marry a Millionaire? It was like The Bachelor, but they couldn't see the guy. They were literally and unabashedly only attracted to his money. Turned after air that everyone was a con artist. Bridalplasty, where engaged women compete to win cosmetic surgery procedures in time for the big day. When a contestant was voted off, the presenter said something along the lines of, "You will still be getting married, but you won't be perfect." Makes my skin crawl just thinking about it.
Early 2000s reality show called The Swan. Bunch of female ugly ducklings get a shit ton of plastic surgery, then compete in a beauty contest. Everything about it was in really bad taste, but I still watched. I'm not proud.
Toddlers and tiaras. Just why? Queen for a day. A few years ago I looked up the worst TV shows and this one puts everything to shame. It started in 1945 and four poor mothers go on the show to beg for money. Typically, it's a mom crying that she can't afford a wheelchair for her disabled son. The queen gets chosen by a studio applause meter. This isn't even fake reality like we're used to. Contestants would hyperventilate and have body language that you could tell they were not faking. The gifts were tied to the sponsors. The show has 10 million viewers in the 50s and lasted from 1945 to 1964. If you thought modern reality TV was bad, this is the most dystopian shit I've ever seen.
The Chevy Chase talk show from the 90s. Now that is terrible TV. Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. Secret Life of an American Teenager, Weary Face.
America's Next Top Model. I loved it at the time, but looking back it was just a bunch of Tyra Banks bullying young girls. Dr. Phil, terrible on every count. Exploits vulnerable people for rating? Gives terrible advice? Offers quackery as solutions, manipulates video to create a false narrative? Is the host a terrible person? It's like awfulness bingo.
The Heroes reboot, when they tried to reboot a show that had already tanked due to bad writing with even worse writing.
Rock of Love. Brett was in a relationship the whole time with his baby mama. What a sham. John and Kate +8. I was not surprised that marriage did not last. She was insufferable. Her famous toe was the inspiration for the stereotypical Karen haircut.
My cousin used to watch America's Next Top Model a lot and I caught a few episodes. Bullying. So much bullying. The judges panel and the people the models worked with just seemed horrible.
My Super Sweet 16 on MTV. I have no idea if it's still going or not. All I know is that years ago it was probably the only thing on television outside of the news that could make me physically fucking angry. For the uninitiated, here's the premise. Spoilt teenage bastards with rich parents who spit on every regular poor kid plan their 16th birthday complete with all the trimmings imaginable. Limos. VIP passes for their friends and 1,000 invites for people they don't even know. Booking Kanye West. And then to top it off, being given fucking Ferraris, Camaros or Mustangs at the end and kicking off into hysterical tears because it wasn't the model they wanted or it was the wrong color, etc. I hated it. It represented everything I utterly dislike about wealthy people and their kids who have no idea what it's like to live a regular life, and yet I couldn't stop watching it for a while. I guess I just enjoy being a combination of frustrated, agitated and mildly jealous in equal measure.
Lives a Trip with Bristol Palin.
There was a game show called The Chamber that lasted on air all of 3 episodes. Contestants were strapped to a torture chair and subjected to extreme circumstances, like super heat with fire everywhere, super cold where they are freezing, and forced to try to answer questions for prizes and money. It was one of the weirdest ideas ever, and pretty much everyone who watched it felt kind of uncomfortable with the level of stuff they subjected these people to.
Annoying orange. The last few seasons of Pretty Little Liars.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.